Namaskaram. This is Yamuna Aarumugam Devan. I'm the director and founder of Saptaswara Sangeethalaya Academy of Fine Arts, Malaysia. I have been in this industry ever since the age of 5 and established my own academy, Saptaswara Sangeethalaya, in the year 1990. And therefore, I think we have completed around 30 over years, and we are very well established due to hard work, enthusiasm, perseverance, and patience. It has not been a very easy path nor journey creating awareness among Iporians, Perakians, and Malaysian Indians on this beautiful, authentic, traditional art. As you can see, as I have been indulged into this art for many years, many decades now, it has totally changed my personality, where I see everyone not with my eyes but with my soul. So it is soulful, it's purely soulful. Music is purely soulful, and when as a performer, as an artist, when I meet my audience, the Rasikas, there will be a moment when they are hypnotized with my singing, and that's when I feel I've achieved something higher in this field of music. And when I feel that way, I feel I've gained so much of inner strength and confidence, and I feel I can control, with the blessings of Almighty, it's a blessing, I tend to control the audience, the Rasikas, and I become very confident, and I've become a very, very confident person, I would say. And this music has given me so much of confidence and has changed my entire personality to indulge and to achieve more dreams. And therefore, ladies and gentlemen, music has transformed me into a very positive person with so much of positive vibes around me, and it also draws all the positive vibes and positive humans and souls towards me, and this helps me to achieve my dreams and ambitions. I was brought up in a very traditionally and musically inclined family. My mom sings, my dad also sings, and also plays the flute and harmonium. His harmonium is just right there. And that is the way we express our love through music. Whenever we want to share our love, we will have a small jamming session where my mom will sing. I will be seated on my dad's lap when I was only about 5 years old, as young as I can remember, and he used to play the harmonium and flute, and he was an electrical engineer by profession, but the family had so much of love and inclination towards music. So one fine day came when I was announced as the first girl to do the Sangeeta Arangetram at the age of 19. At the age of 19, I was the first girl to perform my Sangeeta Arangetram in Malaysia. My guru was Sangeeta Vidvamsini Tilagavati Sokalingam. When I was seated and I was singing my Manodharma Sangeetam in Ragam Sutta Danyasi, and my dad was watching so happily because that was his favorite Kirti in Ragam Sutta Danyasi, Intanerchina, Tyagaraja Kirti. And as he was watching, and the audience were all there, my relatives, my family, and everyone was there, the VIP was also there. And as I sang and completed the Kirti, he just laid on my mom's lap, who was seated right beside him, and left for the abode. He took his last breath. And after that, I realized that the baton has been given to me to pass it on to the next generation. And I became the torchbearer, and I never gave up on music. No, even though I faced many, many difficulties, many hurdles, many obstacles, I overcame everything with music. Music was the way I worshipped God. So whenever I needed something, whenever I need peace of mind, I always sing. I praise the Lord, and it has brought me to this level. My dad's blessings, my Guru's blessings, and the God's grace. After my Arangetram in 1988, I was awarded scholarship by Tun Samivelu to pursue my music under the world-renowned Sangeeta Kalanidhi Dr. M.L. Vasantakumari at Mahila University and also Rishi Valley School. So I used to attend classes with her, Gurukula Vasam. It was a way I studied the actual traditional way, Gurukula Vasam. I was taught Carnatic music by my Guru M.L. Vasantakumari, following the ancient Gurukula Vasam system, where you sleep, you eat, you work, and you also learn from your Guru with her, only with her, staying with her, sharing the same room and everything. So it was very, very interesting, and of course it needed lots of discipline, self-discipline to be under my Guru in this Gurukula Vasa system at the age of 20. The method taught by my Guru was Swara Sahityam. All right, we learn a line, and we have to give notations for the song. For example, like Mooladhara Murti Pasani Papa Gare Gagapa, like that. So she will say Mooladhara Murti. So we have to write Pasani Papa Gare Gagapa. That was a very, very demanding lesson. At that time, it was not very easy to learn that way, but it was the proper way of learning, which I'm very proud of until today. And we didn't have Google or anything to refer to. You know, we have to always get back to our teacher, our Guru, and not every time she will be in a good mood as well. Of course, she's a very busy artist. So there were times when, you don't get the proper answer, and she'll say, we'll see tomorrow, So you need a lot of patience, and we really went through hardship, getting the notations and getting a full song. That the value, it was like priceless. It was, you can't buy it with all the money in the world. That sort of a tough system it was, Gurukula Vasam system. So we had to undergo that. But now children are very lucky, and they are also spoiled with this Google and reference. They have a very easy reference to refer to and to go on with their music. Some are not actually the actual answers in Google, and this is only setback now. But our time, it comes all from the Guru's mouth herself, and that is the difference now. And I still prefer our younger generation to work hard, practice, not to depend too much on the Google. They can buy books, traditional books, music books from India, and go through the Swaram and Sahityam and understand the song better. Recently, I was told by a gynecologist that when you are pregnant, you have to play Carnatic music Okay, the beauty in this music, this very divine, and he has got so much of scientific effects which can build the child's intelligence and IQ. So that everyone should understand. So when you listen to a Carnatic music, you are also developing your IQ and your state of mind, and you're developing your inner strength, your spiritual and everything. So I feel that it all depends on the parents' upbringing, whereby when you see in traditional families where they value traditional music, the children don't listen to cinema songs at all. They only listen to Carnatic music, and they are also different from other children. So this is good example that how the family, the parents should play Carnatic music when the child is small, it's a little girl or boy, and develop their IQ and also their personality. Yes, it has to be passed on to the next generation, but you have to understand that now the generation is going a very stressful phase of life where they are isolated, 7 to 7 work, they are isolated, they can't express themselves, they don't have an opportunity to express their feelings. So the one way you can actually expose your feelings is through music. Only experienced person who has indulged herself into music, or a musician like me, will understand this phrase. So you have to take a break, give your time for music to balance both your life and your stressful life, and to get a peace of mind. You need to balance, and you need music. Music is the food for the soul, as people say. So this is very true, 100% true. And you can see a child who is indulged in music and a child who is not indulged in music. Music deals with the soul. Okay, you may say that swimming is good, badminton is good, and dance. Okay, these are all very good. I understand. I also support. I encourage my students to take all this. But only music has the effect on the soul and mind very deeply. So this is very, very special, and a person who has taken up music is considered very blessed. To all the wonderful musicians out there, just like to give a humble request that please prioritize love than monetization. Another personally experienced phrase, I would say, that your guru is your practice. Everyone needs to practice very hard in order to achieve the right pitch. In fact, the sa and pa itself takes very long to get into the exact place. So practicing is very important for all budding artists and all musicians out there. Please encourage the younger generation and give them motivation and inspirations to achieve their ambitions through music. As far as I'm concerned, I came out myself with this theory that whatever single line I learned every day, any other day, whatever new lesson I learned, I made sure I wrote the notations for it. So in that way, I was on the right track. And I also practiced Sarali Varsegal, the first lesson, in various ragas most of the time, to develop and to strengthen my foundation in music, even though at this age. கண்ணுக்கு தெரியாமல் கண்ணுக்கு தெரியாமல் நிற்கின்றாய் கண்ணா, கண்ணுக்கு தெரியாமல் நின்றாலும் எனக்கு குறையொன்றும் இல்லை. மறைமூர்த்தி கண்ணா வேண்டியதை தந்திட வெங்கடேசன் நின்றிருக்க. வேண்டியதை தந்திட வெங்கடேசன் நின்றிருக்க. வேண்டியது வேறில்லை மறைமூர்த்தி கண்ணா மணிவண்ணா மலையப்பா கோவிந்தா 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 கோவிந்தா.